did catch up with the management of GSPL and Godavari Power and Ispat to get their view on the rollback of the export duty. Listen in to what the companies had to say.
I must thank the government. And government in its wisdom had put in these duties also to save the domestic industry. It has also seen what has happened to the steel players in the meantime and external markets. And therefore, the government in its wisdom has taken this step, which we welcome.
On the proportion of export, for post the duty, the export was practically zero. We were selling everything domestic. And to be honest, I think this is an advance gift by the honorable government and Narendra Modi ji, honorable PM. Going forward, we'll start exploring the export market. And, we usually have an order book about 45 days. So as you correctly mentioned, so we will start looking to exports in the month of January now. We have order books till December for the domestic supply. And from January onwards, we will start exploring the export market.
All right, and we also spoke with Ashish Kejriwal of Nuvama Wealth Management and Amit Dixit, who's the analyst at ICICI Securities, to decode the impact of this on individual stocks. And this is what he had to say, they have to say.
This event is more of a, you can say, confidence building rather than numbers upgrade. Reason being is that the duties which have been imposed in May 2022, the situation now has completely changed. And now the world market is not the same what it used to be. So as of now, if I'm looking at from the exports angle, it's still not possible to export HRC because export prices are much lower. That is, export prices are something like 13,000 rupees lower than if you're selling in the domestic market. So exports are not a viable option right now. The only benefit which happened is that this will help them to at least ease some pressure in selling in the domestic market. So that is the only positive thing. And unless until global prices recover, it's not possible for steel prices to increase in that fashion in the domestic market.
There is a very limited scope for flat steel prices going up because we are already at 11 to 12% premium to landed cost of imports. And in that context, I see things getting difficult. I mean, the prices going up would be challenging at this stage. Having said that, there are a couple of areas that one can look at, for instance, stainless steel. So stainless steel exports, I think it gives a big shot in the arm for a company like Jindal Stainless. In terms of, if you look the long value chain, so pellet duties have been rolled back. So pellet prices on Saturday itself were up 10 to 12% in Odisha. And I think that would help some of the DRI IF-based players like Shyam Metallics. And of course, since iron ore prices look to have bottomed out, that could benefit a company like NMDC.
Okay, so that's the view.